belief. Your job is to oversee murder investigations, not to focus on one ongoing case.
Sir, I apologize for not getting back to you. But even though I have a personal involvement in this case, we now have 2 victims.
You consistently fail to grasp the point I am making. I am beginning to believe it would have been better had you remained as superintendent and not taken promotion. I'm telling you now, and formally, I have reconsidered your position as commander of the murder review team. Someone else has been earmarked to take over from you. You must make up your mind about what career moves you wish to be considered for you now. The choice is yours.
What choices? I leave the murder review team, and then what?
Commander Homicide is retiring. Do I consider you for the post?
Do I need to apply? I'm afraid the Dutch police have now become involved with this case. And I'm very concerned that their investigation will be detrimental to ours. The Amsterdam murder squad have sent over a Detective Inspector Van Outen. He has 3 victims who've been killed in similar circumstances to ours. We now have 2 suspects. And there must be no possibility that they can be extradited to Amsterdam before we have made formal charges here.
Why am I only hearing this now?
You need a security code. Just leave it. Okay. I'll do them for you. Come on, Bex. One moment, please. It's for you, a captain.
Oh, I'll take it in here. Could you do this now? Thanks. Hallo? Ja. Ja, nee, het is waarschijnlijk wel dezelfde verdachte. Maar er is helemaal geen bewijs. Een vleermuis. Ja, een man die denkt dat hij een vleermuis is. Ja, moet niet veel gekker worden. Nee, ze laten me niet eens bij de verhoren. Het is Barry Simpkins en Carl Dirkwood. Maar ik fax hun gegevens fax ik nu aan je door. Ja. Nee, dat weet ik, ja. Oké, ik zal bellen. Als zover ik meer weet. Oké, dag.
Excuse me, that's my desk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just on the phone to my boss and she was getting very edgy.
She's not the only one.
The Wolf Club, where Georgina Ellerton went, hired Carl Dirkwood to do their lights. He has a contract to check all the electrics once a month.
What about the club that Sadie Carr disappeared from?
Club Click?
Yeah.
The manager has another company that does their lights, but they have all the same type of lighting equipment used by Carl Dirkwood.
Have we had the toxicology report in from,
Georgina Ellerton?
Yeah.
Not yet. Helen Dirkwood just rang, Gov. She's had some calls from her husband. He knows where she is, and she didn't want to go to a safe house. But if it's okay with you, she can stay with me. I've got a spare room.
Good. Yeah, you talk to her, Pat, see if there's anything she's holding back.
Okay, sir. And it's Pamela.
We've got the warrants.
Yeah? Let's get over to the Wolf Club.
Where's the Flying Dutchman?
He's already over there.
What?
With Commander Blake.
You know, we get 200 clubbers here. Some nights more, some less. But I can't honestly remember this girl. Mind you, as I work the bar and do a shift DJing, I don't get much time to talk to anyone.
What about doormen?
Yeah, we have 4. They work alternate nights.
Yo. Yo.
What are you doing up there?
How often do you use these black lights?
Most nights, but the bulbs go fast, so not all night. Usually when it gets late, adds to the atmosphere.
Carl Dirkwood. He does all your lighting, all your electric?
Yeah, he's our lights jockey. Nice bloke with his partner. They've been with us for about 6-7 months now. They set up in the afternoon after we cleared up.
When you're DJing, you must get a very good view of the dancers.
Sure, but, you know, spinning the decks and that. Like I said, the place is buzzing. And it's all about the tunes. You know what I mean?
Yes, I see you. What? I've just had the lab on. The latest victim had traces of GBL in her blood, same as Sadie.
I need to talk to you, Max. Max! Can you turn the music down, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I've just been hauled over the coals by the DAC for being too hands-on.
Well, I never made a complaint. I tell you who might have done. Yeah. Your Dutch pal. I've just had his boss on the phone carrying on like a screaming banshee. I wouldn't be surprised if she contacted the DAC. Nothing to do with me.
Oh, well, that's good to know, Mike. Oh, the DAC's right behind me now that I've briefed him on the European connection.
Good.
So, why don't, well, you thank Van Arten?
Well, why don't you thank me now?
Lights!
Well,
You didn't know it was this close, did you? Do you understand it now? No witness. And my boss isn't a screaming banshee. She's a very attractive, very sexy woman.
and she's missing you.
No, but all the victims had traces of drugs. You know, I could walk around this place and slip anything in any girl's drink, and she wouldn't notice it. Check your coffee. Beware of the shadow man.
I'll just check the eyes for signs of petechial hemorrhages, then you can get on with cutting the head open. An abundance of burst blood vessels from the force of the punch to the eye. There's something in here. Right at the back of the eye. Can you pass me the forceps, please, Lord? Under the tissue. Contact lens. It's forced deep into her eye socket by the impact of the blow.
Afternoon, Barry. My colleague here's got a warrant, and we're going to take a little look around. All right. Stone me.
Very nice, Barry. Maid's day off, is it?
Keep your hands off my mags.
Right. Let's get started, shall we?
His heart steady, strong pulse. Good results so far, so let's up the dosage. He'll have to be monitored round the clock every 15 minutes. Miss Aitken, Reginald's on his way. Would you like to see him?
No, I came here to meet Commander Blake.
He's been told you're here.
No, he doesn't know me. He wouldn't remember me. Oh, please. I find it all so distressing, the noises he makes. Please, Miss Aiken, I'm most grateful to you for coming here today. But I need to find out whether Reginald can help with the identification. If he knows who you are and in some way can communicate with you.
No, I do not want to see him.
It would be most helpful to us if you could.
I'll do whatever you have to do, but please. Reginald murdered my sister-in-law. My brother committed suicide. I couldn't bear to see him.
If you'd like to come with me, Miss Aitken.
If we could just have seen how he reacted to her. We can't get him to the police station unless the drugs they're giving him have started to Well, he's upright. Almost.
Rachel, do you remember me? I came to visit you in the gym, remember? Come sit down.
It's okay, Richard.
Has he talked yet? I mean, can he talk? We need him to look at our suspects.
I'm well aware of what you want from him, but he's been in a dark world for 18 years. He'll talk when he has something to say, like Einstein.
I'm sorry if I sound uncaring, but we are trying to find a serial killer.
Do you want to do a trade?
Yes. Please.
The extent of the visceral wounds on your last victim indicate a very heavy blood loss. She has such injuries, it would be very hard for anyone inflicting them not to have skin, tissue, blood all over them. They would have been very close to inflict those wounds. We have no traces of blood or semen on any of the clothing or the shoes. It's the same for your other suspect, Carl Dirkwood.
Has the contact lens found embedded in Georgina Ellerton's eye socket come over yet?
This morning, you wanted it tested for DNA?
Soon as possible, please. The victim's mother told us her daughter had perfect vision, so it's not hers.
Fine.
Nothing at all on any of the clothes that we brought in?
No.
Right, well, we keep looking.
Got any whiskey?
Yes, of course.
Could be a long night. Why don't you let me cook for you?
Because the last time you did that, you nearly burnt my flat down.
Well, no chef worth his stars hasn't burned down a kitchen.
I really appreciate this, Pamela. I couldn't face going to a stranger's place. I need company.
Well, unpack your things and we'll have a nice glass of wine, all right?
I just can't believe Carl would have anything to do. I keep trying to think if there's anything, just anything at all that could be connected.
Does he have any other place where he maybe keeps his equipment?
Just in our garage, like I said.
I'll get that wine.
I'm not talking to you, Carl. I've got someone with me. No, I'm not coming home. No, I can't. And I don't want to.
Oh, no, Helen, please, please, don't hang up. Just listen to me. Listen, I swear on my mother's life, I had nothing to do with those girls. Do you think if they had anything on me, they would let me go?
They had cops crawling all over my place. Two of them tailed me all the way over here.
Shut up. Don't leave me, Helen, please. I can't live without you. Listen, we can start again. Don't cry, sweetheart. Don't cry, please. Listen, it's all just a big mistake, but it's over. Don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here, Don. No, you're breaking up. You're... All right? All right. Wife won't let me smoke in the house. Prick.
Could you give me 2 minutes?
You can come as you are. I don't mind.
Get out.
Well, we've stripped Barry's thinking bedsit and taken bags more stuff out, but nothing doing. And the lab's not come up with anything yet either.
Well, as you can see, we are still hard at it here. And now the little runt has joined Mr. Dirkwood upstairs. You buy any for me?
No, sure.
Thanks.
I'll get some more then, shall I?
They're doing the garage out again, Carl.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna find a sodding thing. Right? So stay calm. Remember the rules.
It's you who broke them. It's your fault.
Shut up.
Okay, let's go back to my theory that the fruit bat was a witness.
Well, we're trying very hard to get something out of him.
Because Sadie Carr's murder was different. You know, the other girls were tortured. The extent of their injuries getting worse.
So where did they carry out the murders? None of the girls were killed where they were dumped.
And they found nothing in that scumbag's bedsit, nor at the Dirkwood house.
There has to be somewhere where they keep their equipment. I mean, ladders, lighting rails.
And the van was cleaned and empty.
Well, the only thing they found at Carl Dirkwood's garage was cleaning equipment.
When I think of that last girl, I feel like such an impotent asshole.
Mike, you found no other location where they stored their equipment, right? Well, I'd just like you to take a look at Hayes' report on her interview with Helen Dirkwood. Yeah, well, she says her husband had an electrical business and it went bankrupt. Has that been checked? Mike, I'm not having a go at you. I know you've searched every warehouse, every industrial estate. Carl Dirkwood's wife is staying at Hayes' place, isn't she? Will you get on to her? We'll find out the address. You off to the station?
Yeah, see if anything shows up. And then I think I'll go to the bed and breakfast.
Oh, fine.
Because I paid for my room.
I'll see you tomorrow.
A forensic still working on the contact lens found embedded in the last victim's eye socket. We're hoping for a DNA match from their clothes.
Did you get an address from Helen Dirkwood?
She's acting like she's had a lobotomy. She never went to the shop, so we're checking through council records, but it's over 5 years ago. How is the fruit bat? You know, if what we're doing gets out, we will really be in the shit. We should have got a line-up organised, shown him photographs.
They've tried a new drug, Psychotropin X. It's not actually licensed, but Dr. Millett thinks it may have a positive result.
It's out of order to get that nutter to attempt an ID like this.
If there's a backlash, let Van Outen take the bullet.
As long as I get to pull the trigger.
He's here.
You buy any bananas?
Are they here?
Yeah, Carl Dirkwood's in interview room 1 and Barry in number 3.
How are they acting up?
Well, they're unhappy about being brought in, so we need to stall them for extra time. We could maybe make some more time by letting them check over their van.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Can I take them in there?
You go right ahead. It's your show.
Okay, Reggie. I'm going to walk along the corridor with you, and I want you to look through the windows in the doors. I just need to know if you saw the man in the room or not. And if you recognize him... Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. I look into the room to see if I recognize the person inside.
Yes. That's good, Reg. You're doing really well. You all right?
Should we do it then?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to look through this window. Are you ready? Do you recognize the man in there?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, don't worry. We're just going to go further along the corridor, and I'm going to ask you the same thing again, okay?
Tell me, Barry, does Carl wear contact lenses?
No, I do. But I lost one. So now I've got the new type, soft lens. But look, it makes all your eye go bloodshot.
Oh, yeah. New ones take a while to settle in, don't they? When did you get them?
A week or so ago.
Come. I want you to look through this window now, yeah?
You've helped me here, you've searched my place, you've found me.
Reggie, are you all right?
Reggie? Reggie, did you recognize the man in there? Reggie? Did you...
Come on, Austin. Come on. It's all right. It's okay.
You got a nerve. I'm losing work because of this, and I've seen you searching through the bins. A fucking liberty.
Well, your van has been released. You did agree to it being checked, and we need you to see that it is in the same condition. So as soon as you have filled in this form and checked it over, you can drive it away.
Well, that was a
complete and utter waste of time. Did he say something?
The man in the room, he was hurting her. The big van, she was screaming. I was frightened. Her screams, he...
And in the second room? Was he alone? Did he stab the girl?
I carried her in my arms. I wanted to save her. Blood. She had blood all over her, like my
Mother, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
It's okay.
We can never use what he said.
But he's a witness. He saw Carl kill Sadie. Oh, for Christ's sake, you've got to use it.
We got enough to arrest Dirkwood. And Barry Simpkins wears contact lenses. New ones, so we're holding him as well.
We've got the address of the shop. Yep. It's due for demolition over at Reachton, not far from the chalk pit.
Right, can I go now, please? I've signed your forms, I want my van back, I want to go back to work.
Sorry, Mr. Dirkwood, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Sadie Carr. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention now something which you later wish to rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence against you.
Where's Carl? Please, where's Carl? Carl! I need to speak to Carl! Carl! Carl!
There's a padlocked door through the back here. Where's that crowbar? Come on!
I got them.
Okay, Barry. Could you tell me the name of your optician?
Compton's on Epham Road.
When did you lose your old lens, Barry?
I don't know. A while back. What are you asking me a question about contact lenses for? What's going on?
What's going on is that we've found one. And we will be able to determine forensically whether that lens belongs to you.
I don't need it now. I've got new ones.
It's where we found the lens that's important, Barry. Now, you have denied ever meeting or knowing this girl. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, as you can see, she suffered horrendous injuries to her body and to her face. This photograph is a close-up of her facial injuries. Punches. She was punched so hard that one eye has been forced back into its socket. Can you see? That's where we found the lens, Barry.
It's not mine. No, it's not mine. Jesus Christ. It's not mine.
Colin, take a look at this. That's a fit.
I just had sex with them. I didn't hurt them. Not what he did to them. I've got a sister their age.
Will you give a statement with your solicitor present? Will you agree to that?
He scared me. Well, Carl made me scared to do what he wanted.
All right, son. Just keep calm. Let's start with Sadie Carr.
No, I never did her. And I can prove it. I was with my sister. That was Carl. I got proof. I wasn't even in London.
You said you were drinking all that night with Mr. Dirkwood.
That was a lie. I made it up. It was a lie.
Was it? Well, how many other lies have you been spinning, Barry, huh? Just the innocent bystander. Just had sex with him.
Yeah, I swear. And if he tells you differently, he's lying. I'm telling the truth.
Well, how come your contact lens ends up embedded in the victim's eye socket by just having sex?
You don't understand. If I didn't do them with him, if I didn't do them, he'd beat me up.
Sorry, what does that mean, Barry? Didn't do them with him? What are you talking about? Didn't do them with him?
Kill them! If I didn't help him kill them. All of them, but not the last one. I never did that, Sadie. He did that on his own. That's what got us caught, him!
We know all about your little trophy room.
My trophy room?
Yeah. Barry's been talking.
Barry says he just wanted the sex. And you made sure he had it. Did you get off on watching him? You enjoyed inflicting the pain, though, didn't you? Using those girls like a punch bag. Shackled, defenseless, drugged, couldn't fight back. Did you get your kicks via Barry? Can't get it up yourself. Is that what your problem is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Barry is lying his ass off. I'm not saying another word because unlike that little freak, I know the law. Oh, you giving her one, eh? Sexy piece, isn't she? Tell you what, you leave the room and I'll show you if I can get her up.
So you had sex with them?
No. All I do know is that you've got nothing. It's that dumb bastard's word against mine. And maybe you're not playing with a full deck because Barry's been sectioned 3 times.
We'll check that out, Carl. Look, what Barry's saying is that you're the dumb one, Carl. That you killed Sadie Carr on your own. And that's why you've both been caught.
He's a twisted little shit. I don't give a toss what he says.
Maybe you should. He was able to give a description of the knife used on Sadie Carr. Hunting knife, black handle, silver band.
Maybe he done her. Like I say, he's nuts. You've got nothing on me, and I am here under false pretenses.
Give it up, Carl. We've opened up your old shop.
We found your sick trophy room. Victim's underwear. Clothes you wore when you snatched them from the nightclubs. The boxing gloves you used on them.
So what do you want? You want to get your rocks off while I tell you what we did to each one of them?
Was it just me? Was it just me? Barry was with me. He's my partner. He's my partner. He's mine. I told him everything. We had some good times. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. If I'm going down, he's coming with me. If I'm going down, he's coming with me. He's coming with me.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Are you holding up?
Well, Coyle has admitted it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, once he started, the floodgates opened. Sick bastard.
And my girls?
Yeah. All of them. The only murder he committed on his own was Sadie Carr. Seems like his sidekick was out of town and he was bored. No, you're not going to like this, but your presence here, it's not necessary. We're holding them for trial. After that, you can apply for extradition.
You know that if it wasn't for me, you'd still be up to your asses in chalk dust.
Screw you.
He asked me to book him a ticket on Eurostar, first class, but he hasn't paid for it.
Well, it is not coming out of my budget.
Did you come to collect the money for the ticket? Because
Don't be ridiculous. I came to say goodbye. I was surprised you left so quickly.
I'm surprised. Well, it's over. He'll be at least 15 years before we can extradite him to the Netherlands. You must know that.
They've been caught. Isn't that some comfort?
Ah, to a lot of families, yes. To a lot of daughters. Yes. Could you give that to Reginald Aitken for me?
Yeah, I'll make sure he gets it.
I'm sure you will, Commander.
Who's the bear for?
It's for my son.